최고.
Woo-wee, what's going on, y'all? I'm back. It's been a hot minute. I just got back from my birthday celebration out in Louisiana last night. So I tried to do some videos out there, but I just didn't have any time. I was just playing, partying hard. And yesterday I got home and I was gonna fire it up, and I literally was passing out at my computer. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to come back tomorrow. I am way too beat. But I caught up on some sleep, all that jazz. Feel pretty good and recharged up. Get back into the daily grind. I hope y'all had a good start of the week so far. Been pretty mostly uneventful, just still stuck in stupid ranges. So we had a couple things we've been watching. Some weed stocks popped, I noticed a little bit. I've been kind of trying to go through the list, but mostly just a bunch of nothing, especially with indices just going real flat and kind of like, oh, cool. Not real big surprise, just kind of going into the Fed meeting next week. It'll be on Wednesday, so it looks like the market just really wants to see whatever that is. But who cares about news? Let's jump into the price action. That's the important thing. And we'll start with, as usual, the total. Whatever. This is just this. Hey, look, it's the same chart from before my last video. Look at that. We're like at the same area. I mean, geez, could this squeeze some more, please? Well, I shouldn't have said that because now we probably are. We're just going to keep trapped in this stupid range. What do we got, 2 days closing or anything today? No. Tomorrow, I'll have a 2 and 3 day close. There's just nothing here, man. It's still bearish. Overall, though, the reads, I mean, there's dominance from the bears right now. I mean, it's just nothing. Let's just go to Bitcoin because blah, whatever. Actually, let's turn on the live scene before I do another damn 30-minute video with that stupid thing. All right, this is what I was just talking about. It's just stuck in this stupid range. It's like, oh, look, the last video. Oh, it's the same. Cool. Squeezing more. Let's go see if Mama Bear's got some clues. Oh, man, almost breakdown attempt right here a couple of days ago. Nice pump here. That's not too shabby. A little 20% off those lows here, off that tail, so that's pretty cool. But ultimately, though, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Icky, for that text there. Which is weird, you're watching, but it doesn't show you as a viewer on my viewer list. That's funny. The screen. Yeah, I'm glad I caught that first, because the other day I did like literally 20-something minutes and was like, derp. Anyway, thanks for the mention, though. Yeah, so we've got the, all right, I'm going to double, triple check it now, man. Jesus. All right, it's good. We good. All right. So, nice run, 20% off these lows, but what's not nice is this daily candle right here, closing below all these other ones. Oh, sorry. Had a little smoothie there. It's a little thick boy smoothie. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, yeah. This candle right here. Not very sexy. When do we get these 2 and 3 day closes? Looks like they're both tomorrow. Okay, so that'll be cool. So we got a weekly close and a 2 day and a 3 day close all on this Friday. So that'll be cool. So this is not a great candle. We did get a decent reaction so far. But look what it's already doing. It's already creating a lower high. So, yeah, while this looks all nice and sexy and all that kind of stuff, and probably got a little people re-excited after like, oh shit, it's about to die. We're still in this stupid long-term range. If we zoom in, we're still making lower highs, and now we have a lower low. This right here is opening the door to breaking 30K. it would have been a lot better. We were talking about in these videos back here, as long as we're not making any new lows off of this, it'll be okay. But now we're starting to build a little bit better case of some more downside, which sucks. I would like for it to not do that, but, you know, I also don't really care either. I'm in cash anyway, so for crypto I am anyway. I've been sitting in cash for a long time, pretty much for, what, a month now. I took a couple scalps on Doge, and that's pretty much about it. So I'm just being real patient with this stuff. Let's see here. Just being real patient. I'm waiting for this daily. We've been waiting for this daily for bulls to technically since back over here to give us a sign. Here we are now, a month later, and we're still needing that sign. And not only do we need it, now we got more and more work to do because we just made a lower low on the daily structure. We made it on the 458. We're creating another lower high at this moment with a little bit of a rejection candle. So this is not sexy, guys. This is not like, oh yeah, it's done. No. Until we make a higher high and a higher low, at least one of each. It's the same crap, and it's still a range. And the only thing that did get opened up a little bit in this structure is these are lower highs and lower lows, and that's not an uptrend. I do know that. In the most basic form of TA, if we took off all these fancy little things, and we were just like, oh, look at that. Yeah, that's not the health and fitness picture. And let me show you something else, too. If we pulled this chart up, right, and I showed you this, be like, man, look at this thing selling off. Do the bias buster. Be like, man, look at this selling off. Damn. Oh, but look, little saucer basing pattern. That's pretty bullish. And this kind of flagging out, that looks pretty damn bullish, right? If you look at it like this, you're like, oh, this is basing out and getting ready to probably run and maybe test up over here. The problem is it's upside down. And I was looking at that last night for a second, for a very brief second, because I couldn't even sit at the computer that long. But you can see, like, if you were reading this chart upside down, it does look like kind of a basing pattern. And anything holding right here looks good for continuation to this next little cluster zone. It totally does look like that. That sucks, because that's reverse chart, and that's 20K-ish, give or take a few grand. So now let's put it back into normal mode. And look at this. 2-day, bearish. 3-day, bearish. Weekly, pretty damn bearish. Daily, bearish. Now, do we have the bear or bulls trying to creep in right now? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But they're not there yet. So we mentioned we need follow through. How about on the 458? Okay, 458's at least neutral after that big rally. But these real big rallies like this, as you all know, we talk about this a lot. We like more methodical moves, more 45-degree and not this vertical shit. Because a lot of times these are just emotional, and they'll get sold off into to create some liquidity, right? So you can see back here, pump, sideways dump. Even this methodical 45 one, after this big candle cut through all the EMAs, dump. So, yeah, maybe if this can hover above about like 35K for another day or two, we might get something that looks pretty good, especially if we can take this body out at about 39.3. If we can take that body out and hover about 35, then maybe we'll start getting something that looks kind of sexy and bottoming type of formation, but we just don't have it yet. And I think it's very dangerous to jump the gun right here. Maybe the scalp trade or range trading has been really good, obviously, in this bottom third. And off of this 50% retracement horizontal, this red one right here, you know, that's been a buy pretty much every time it's touched it so far. And but then again, it's pretty much sell every time you get into the upper 30Ks. So, hey, it's good for range trading, but that's all it is right now. We're not in a trend. So, but no, there's no buts. We've got 3 open and closes now below the 21 EMA. Well, almost. If we got still 3 days. Let's go to futures. So, yeah, we're going to have 3 weeks of that. Unless, I mean, Bitcoin could rally all the way past 45K by tomorrow. I mean, crazier shit's happened, but right now, I mean, this is range bound shit. We don't have, even on a weekly, there's just nothing. There's nothing that shows that the uptrend is intact anymore, and it's been that way for a while, and people are still denying this crap, and it's very silly to do so. Not until we make, look, even the 3 hour doesn't have the lowest time frame. I don't even use this time frame anymore. Still lower lows, lower highs. That's AKA a downtrend. So there's nothing there yet, man. How's the Bitcoin vol looking? Probably pretty high. Yep, it is up in the upper range, upper threshold here. All right, ETH. Let's see. Vitalik, Purple Unicorn Shirt Man. What are you doing today? I haven't looked at a lot of charts recently. Let's see. Yeah, I mean I don't like. I don't really like this either. It's just indecision, sideways, kind of a symmetrical triangle type formation on these lows. I mean, really, it's just like price is being accepted down here right now, and it's attempting to get up there. I mean, Ethereum has definitely a better chart than Mama Bear, that's for sure. Let's zoom in a tad. Oh, man, all right, it didn't make a lower low like Bitcoin, not surprisingly, since Bitcoin is a little bitch coin right now. It should be its new name. I mean, it's kind of like a symmetrical triangle still. I mean, ascending sort of, but it's more symmetrical now. You're kind of getting these lower highs forming over the last like about the last week. So that's not really that great either, and we're kind of testing the bottom of this range. I mean, I think anything back below like 2,300 on Ethereum is going to come back down here and test these lows right here. And conversely, for upside action, if we want to zoom in on the cracker time frames, we really just got to make a new high, and that would probably be a close above like 2,900 to really get the bull boner going, because, you know, otherwise, look at this sloppy, just sideways action. If you're range trading right now, kudos to you, because you're killing it, but yeah, trend trading is dead right now. It just don't exist. Ethereum futures. Yeah, looks like a reset on the 3 hour. Looks like a reset on the 458. I mean, yeah, man, 2,300. We get any price below that period. I don't even think it needs to be closing basis at this point. It's likely to dump if we do that. Let's go Litecoin. What are you doing, Charlie? Oh, man, Charlie, we got some bright-ass horizontals here. Let's dim those up a little bit. Yeah, there we go, like so. Same, it looks like Bitcoin's chart, almost identical to Bitcoin's chart right here. Yeah, lower highs, lower lows, and it didn't take out the all-time low, though, so on the lower time frames, it is a little bit stronger than Bitcoin, but on the daily, it looks real similar. Let's flip back over to Bitcoin real quick. Except, yeah, Bitcoin looks worse. Damn, how does Bitcoin look like the shittiest damn coin right now? This is kind of funny. I bet the Bitcoin maxis are not very happy about that. All right, I'm just typing some stuff on my other computer real quick, y'all. Doing a little bit of login action. Maybe. After they're gonna make me do all this CAPTCHA crap. Click the boxes with the fire hydrant and the traffic lights. It's like, oh, thank you for helping the AI get smarter. Yeah, they should pay us for training the AI with CAPTCHAs, right? Yeah, right, dude. It's just like cell phones should be free with the amount of data that they steal from us and use. Sometimes in our favor, sometimes not. But whatever, that's a conversation for a different channel, different time. All right. So kind of same thing, lower highs, lower lows. I mean, until we get something out of this range, we're stuck between the 377 and 200. And a lot of times that's just indicating range mode. And so it's just ain't shit to do yet. ETC, ooh, ETC looks pretty bad right here. I would not, I mean, we broke down from this little structure. We were looking, I think, at 50, 55-ish, I believe, is what we were talking about. It's been a few days since the videos, but I do think it was 55. That's what we were looking for. And now we're kind of just below all these EMAs now. There's no EMAs to help you anymore on this structure. They're all pointing lower. Oh, yeah, brutal. All right, so on the 458, you got a little bit of help right here on the 377, which coincides nicely with these lows on the bodies. So that's like your last line. Last of the Mohicans there. I mean, dude, if we get back below like $47 on any kind of price action, we're probably going to come test these lows at least. Maybe in the upper 30s, right at 40, and then we'll have to reassess. But I mean, it's not sexy yet. Could these? I mean, these can turn. Don't get it wrong. I don't have a position. I don't have any bias or anything. No confirmation bias. I'm just trying to assess the chart. And yeah, could we flip around here and it go bullish? Absolutely, but we're just not there yet, man. We just don't have the chart setups anywhere. I haven't seen one yet. Ripple just ranging, barely trying to hold on to the 200 here. We keep tapping it. We keep tapping the dollar. I mean, it's been the same shit, different day, between 80 cents and $1. I mean, if that's it, there's nothing to do with this until it gets out of that range trading mode. So some of these alts have actually not made lower lows on the medium-term time frames, like Bitcoin. Oh God, this looks terrible on because you're below all the EMAs. Oh, this is a very bearish setup on XRP. XRP looks like it wants to test 60 cent handle. That is very bearish reads on here since the 7th of June. Nice rally right up into the EMAs, and now it's getting rejected already. I mean, this is a pretty bearish setup on Ripple, me nipples. Yeah, man, you could go, $1's way up there, but man, anything really just below like 95 pennies, this thing is not sexy. This 458 looks really bad. Looks real bad. It hasn't creeped up all the way into the daily yet, but the daily is not great either, but I would not be surprised to see ripples in the 60 cent handle at some point soonish, especially if Mama Bear starts breaking down again. That could never happen. Never. All right. Let's see. Do that. Yes, I know. Thank you, broker buddy. Oh no, you don't want to do it for me? Come on, you can do it. Give me a Phil. XRP, terrible chart. XLM, maybe it's terrible chart. Oh man, XLM looks really bad here. I mean, it's barely holding on. Anything back below 31 cents, this thing is gonna dump hard. Like, man, I'd probably look for in the 20s if we broke. Yeah, not good. This is not a good chart. This is not. And look at this. DMI is not lying. DMI has been dominant on almost all these charts on a daily. Look at this. I mean, it's just like, you don't want to long unless you're ranging just to the upper end of the range. But in trend trading, you don't want to long and hold when DMI is in the power zone for bears. Like, it's a very low probability trade setup. It's like, I don't care what Hopium tells you. Hopium usually doesn't make money, that's for sure. All right. Yeah, this chart looks terrible, though. It really has got to get back above 37 to kind of look semi-unterrible, but ultimately, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Every freaking chart we're looking at, lower highs, lower lows. All right, let's see if we can find one that isn't. There's got to be one. All right, this one's kind of actually making a little... shit. It's... it's a flag, though. It's a bearish flag that it's creating. So it's not that great. And that's kind of something like this. I think we drew this on here the other day before I left for the little birthday vacation. Yeah, so I think I remember doing that, and it points down to the abyss. So, Jesus, come on, man. This one actually does have a higher high, though, to be fair, from previous structure, so that's kind of cool. And a higher low. So, hey, Dot. All right, Dot, are you going to try to do something? Daily still looks pretty shitty, but Dot is actually one that's not as shitty as the others, because we actually technically have a higher high, higher low over the same time frame of these other charts. So, hey, Dot's actually showing a wee bit of relative strength. Am I going to go all in long on that? No way. Absolutely not. I really want to see Mama Bear give us some love. Ugh, chain link, terrible. Bearish reset. Continuation, confirmation for the bears. Lows. I mean, this thing looks like it wants to test these lows over here at $18. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing good about this chart. The last of the Mohicans is that $18 level. It probably bounces there, but any daily closure, even low time frame closures, is probably going to get this bitch down into the lower teens. And wow, off from 50. This thing has been beat the F up. 60%. Oof. EOS. Hey, EOS is making an H pattern. Okay. All right, EOS. On the daily. Oh, damn it. And then you look at the 458 and you're like, ew. Yeah, anything back below 458. Oh, it's almost there, actually. Actually, it kind of is. What's this close right here? 63. It's close. We'll just call it 458. Anything below this 458 level on the 458 for EOS probably test the tail of this candle back here. And then we zoom out. Yeah, I mean, there is really good support in that $4 handle. I mean, you can see this whole consolidation. Yeah, so maybe, I don't like this little kind of head and shoulders, though. That's pretty damn ugly. And you can't even measure that. That'll point down to, like, that'll point all the way down to here to, like, $1 or something. Ouch. But the H pattern is usually hard to short in. It's not the prettiest one. Usually I like it more even here. But if it is stronger, then the bulls will defend it here in this mid $4 range. And you do have the ugly EMAs up and down, but I don't like to take these as shorts because not when the 200 or the 300 long-term EMA is right beneath it. It doesn't give the best probabilities. But the 458 does look a little bit sick. It really needs to regain probably like 585 or so. Then maybe we can talk about it. But hey, man, if you got some cojones, this might be a candidate for some range trading. What do we got here? About 13%. Yeah, so that's not a terrible trade on EOS. Ugh, what is this garbage? I'm going to zoom out on this a little bit. I need less candles. Let's go 3-day. Man, so bulls are doing everything in their power to defend 150s. Any more closures on a high time frame below that 150 area, you can see we got a couple. As soon as it lost that 150s, you can see there's a couple here, 1 and 2. They immediately got engulfed the next day. So maybe we get something similar. But I mean, we just don't. This is a really tough, this is a tough read right here. Range, big 20-30% range. As long as it's holding 135, it's not super bearish, but a daily closure below 150, kind of where we are now. Anything below 155, I'd probably look for a target down there between like 120 and 135. So not really that great either. Charles, what are you doing? Bitcoin Cash, ugh, gross chart on the 458. Pretty gross on the daily too. I don't like this chart really at all. Anything back below 550s, It's probably going to test this tail in the mid 400s, and we'll have to see. And conversely, for bulls, they really need to get back above like 720 for this to even, before I would even think about like longer term trending longs, because this is not a picture of health and fitness either. BSV. Well, from this consolidation, we had a target up here, and we have a target down here. Is it going to hit both targets from this consolidation? That would be crazy as hell. Now, that's not even close to the cards until we take a week. A weekly's got to close below these bodies at about 145. But, man, that would be insanity. Yeah, I mean, this one's trying to hold on. It doesn't have an ultimate lower low yet off this 144 area, but, I mean, we're below everything. Like, this is still the same crap, man. Can't really do anything with it. Range trade mode, baby. Rallying up, Monero off this horizontal. I mean, cool. Look where we are, though. Smack dab in the middle of the sell-off range. What do you do there? Psh, nothing. Unless you can sell strangles, which is an option strategy where you wrap and strangle the price. Yeah, there ain't shit to do on this. So, ZC. Oh, ZC is looking pretty bad. Gross, man. Oh, yeah. This looks like a bearish reset. This looks like it wants to test down here in this previous wick, or I'm sorry, previous tail. Yeah, I don't like that chart. But hey, if it can hold that 120, then shit, it might have a good chance of popping back up here to like the 160s. But again, bottom range trade mode, man. There's just no. If there is trending on some of these, and they're to the downside, unfortunately. Smack dab in the between. In the between. That's the greatest English ever. You can tell that's what I majored in. 200. 377, smack dab in the middle of the range. Getting no love after, look at this. We got a lot of love on some of these bounces yesterday. Not today, though. Not for Dash. Dash is looking pretty sick. Let's see here. Yeah, Dash sucks. Dash is terrible below $200. Don't even care about it. Doge. Oh, man, will we find support right here on the cluster of 800s and the 200? Or MA and the Mama? I don't know. I don't like Doge below 1,000 sats. That's kind of the more bull mode if Doge is above 1,000 sats. So we're not above that anymore, so it kind of sucks. Man, we are right on the edge of breaking out of this channel. Bouncing off. Wow, I didn't see that. Well, obviously, I haven't really been paying attention to the charts that much. The last few days. Oh, it's trying. So lower time frames. It is getting respected right here. So that's kind of cool. And it didn't make any new lows on a closing basis. So Dogecoin trying, but it's still bearish, man, on the oscillators. It's really neutral on both of them on the daily. So it's just sideways right into this damn trend or this channel. And you can see, man, 28.29 cents is mega support on Dogecoin. Any closure below 28 cents, I think on probably most time frames at this point. Yeah, look right here. Look at this one closed right at 28.3 pennies. Any closure below 28 cents on this lowest time frame that I like to use for crypto, dude, is going to be brutal for Dogecoin. Conversely, though, we are right here. This might be a decent pop area up till back to retest the lower 40s. So that would be kind of cool. What would we need for that? Take out 35. 35 cents seems to be, yeah, you got this nice cluster over here. Lots of kind of pivoting, pump, dump to the 35, dump below it, rally back up to it. So, yeah, 35 cents is a very good intermediate point in this range, which is funny because it's literally like almost halfway in between the range exactly. And, yes, it's still bearish, though, on the oscillators on the lower time frames. Really got to get a 458 closure above 35 cents, and then we might be able to look for a run up to the 40s. And what is this here? About 14%. All right, let's go to equities. The real market. Yeah, we were looking for follow through after this nice closure on last Friday. Very nice. And we're getting it, so double very nice. Good job, Bulls. Weekly, just kind of lackluster, though. Just chilling at the highs. Nothing real definitive. Not a lot of huge momentum, but nonetheless, pretty damn sexy. Today, too, is about to close, and we're about to make another little engulfing. And man, we're about to close above the all-time high, which is what, 42.38. Yeah, if we do that, I'd be looking for a continuation and start to work its way up to 4,500. So easy peasy, man. All the time, bullish, bullish, bullish. 3 hour bullish. Every time frame's bullish. Crack time frame. Man, whoa, this is crazy. Must have had some kind of report this morning or something. Whatever, doesn't matter. Market didn't give a shit. Just rallied right back. It is stalling on the crack time frames, though, a little bit. All right. But, hey, I'm not going to... That doesn't matter for trend trading, the crack time frames. You never use a 7-minute to trend trade on high time frames. That's very dangerous. But, yeah, man, as long as this is above, we've been saying about 42, 42.20. As long as it's above that range, it's all good. And we're about to ratchet the range up this week, possibly. I'd like to see this weekly close a little bit sexier. But, hey, market doesn't give a shit what I want. But not too shabby. Bullish on all time frames. ES still. Let's zoom out to the monthly. Yeah, I mean, it is far away from its 10 simple. About 10%. So that's kind of crazy. When was the last time we had it that far? Here's one right here. This probably looks about like 10% right here, too. Oh, shit. No, that was only 6. This one right here? Yeah, that was about 10. And then we had a little... Oh, look, monthly candle down 420. Yeah, man. So, yeah, we've had a couple of those times, and they've got pulled back into close to the 10 simple. Not always touching it, but, yeah, we're getting a little bit extended, I guess. But, hey, this was 12%. Didn't matter. It kept going. It is kind of crazy to think, though, that on ES we can dump, like, 6 to 10-ish% and still be in a bullish structure on the highest time frame. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, but nothing wrong with this. I'm still bullish on equities as long as they're holding about the lower 4200s, or at least ES. Let's go to beautiful follow through on NQ, man. This is just great. You get this engulfing on Friday too, I believe. Oh no, that was Thursday, or was it? No, it was Friday. I'm sorry. So very nice Friday candles, taking these out. And usually, we talk about this a lot, when you engulf candles like this, especially a handful of them or more, I mean, you can't dismiss that. That is bulls showing dominance in this price action. And not only did that happen, you have the EMAs opening up right here, and price finally got above the mama on a closing basis after all this consolidating at the tops. One little fake out, green dillies in the butthole. And we're getting continuation, so this is doing exactly what it should be doing. And so I'd be looking for more continuation. 3 hour looks fine. And another pivot point on this guy, too, for us was that 13.8 area. And so you can see we get to 13.8 after this, hover above it, indecision, and then launch from 13.8. This voodoo tea leaf reading shit works sometimes. Oh, man. So what's our next resistance spot? Like 14,000. Let's just a little sea hair over 14K. Looks like it's probably going to test there. I mean, we're only like 70 points away at this point. And using the lower time frames for equities, as long as it's hovering above the mid 13.8s, I don't have any problems with the NASDAQ chart. It actually looks like it wants to start resetting, man. If this weekly closes above 14, like 25 or whatever it was, my God. To the moon for NASDAQ. All right, this is interesting. So YM is not playing ball. Okay, so YM sucks today. Getting rejected. And this happens a lot, too, in the later stages of big bull markets. You'll get just what's the word I'm looking for here? Not divergences, but just different price action. Just like they just won't be as correlated as they usually are. I will say that now I'm looking at this chart. This 3 hour is not that sexy. I don't like this rounded top thing on the 3 hour. Is that seen on the daily too? Yes, it is actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this chart as much. But hey, as long as it's above, 34.3, I can't get bearish on it. But I'm not a super fan of this by any means. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, weekly's still fine. 2-day, 3-day are kind of meh as well. So it's only the weekly that's fine. So that's interesting. What is the Dow Jones Oh. Uh-oh. What is this? Dow Jones transportation is breaking down. Okay, that's very interesting. This has been staying bid with the market for a while, and it's losing its momentum. Very interesting. Is that going to carry over into equities? That matches up with the Dow index. So I don't know. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting to see that. Huh. Well, again, like we talked about on this, you got to F correlations right now. It's all about individual stuff. Everything rallies different and moves different right now. And so you kind of have to even treat majors. Usually they have like 0.8 or more correlation, but not in this environment that they don't. So, yeah, but maybe YM will play catch up here soon. Better hold 34.3, and then probably can do that. Rut's just taking a little breather. I mean, it was ripping faces off for a hot minute, man. So, not too crazy. Coming back to retest the previous mega resistance at 23 hundo. You can see 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, whatever, how many ever times there is. I'm not going to count every candle, but it's a shit ton of attempts to get over it. So it's very natural for price after it finally does get over it to come back and retest that level, which we did, and it's looking really good so far. See if we can get a little more follow through on this candle. And anything back above 23.30, yeah, let's just keep it easy. 23.40, I would look for continuation on this pattern to our $2,400 target. All right, moving on to, we already did kind of Dow Jones, looking a little sick. VIX, just monkey hammered VIX. It's probably just going to keep clustering in this range. I don't see it really breaking down back below 15 on a closing basis. This is probably just going to be its range for a little bit. We'll just have to see. VVIX still above 100, so it's kind of cool, I guess, for volatility. I don't know if cool is the right word for that. Yeah, there's nothing really there. I'm not even going to try to force something. Oh, look at this. Earl creeping on up to our target line. It's not our target line. It's the market's target line. So we all watch the same stupid movie. And I chart in log, so the line's going to be a little different. So everybody else that's charting in linear is probably going to see... How does it look on linear? Oh, it doesn't even... Looks way different on linear. Yeah, screw that. Who cares about linear? But yeah, so major resistance is going to be right here. I am mostly out. Do I still have Klein? I think I still have Klein. Yes, I do. It got slapped today, but I mean, it's been on a freaking tear, so it's like whatever. Yeah, Klein is the only... dang, all the weed stocks gave up their gains from early this week. Yeah, Klein is the only energy thing I still have on, and I'll probably peel that off this week. And then I'll be all out of energy and waiting for some more signs. See what the oil can do up at this very, very critical low 70s area. Moving on to bonds. Oh, snap. Whoa, okay, bonds. Holy shnikes, dude. Are they breaking out? Look at this. Gave you one last time. It looks like before actually taking off. And look at this. This time we're actually getting DMI with higher highs, higher lows, and we're now in the power zone. This is a very good read for the bonds. And if this daily closes, y'all know we've been looking for this, waiting for a close above 159 on the daily. It looks like we're about to get it today. All right, bonds. Okay, that's interesting, because usually bonds like to rally when the market dumps. But, wow, okay, shit. I didn't expect to see that today. Very nice rally. I didn't take this trade. Unfortunately, we can look at it via TLT. Would be probably the better way to tackle this guy. And you can actually see on TLT with that dump, it didn't look near as bad. It just came right into the middle of the range and then took back off from it. All right, and we're back above this horizontal 140 on if you want to use TLT instead of bonds. Man, that probably means the bond list is on fire the last few weeks. Yes, it is. Junk bonds are probably rallying really hard. Yup. Look at this beautiful break, trend line test, continuation. Wow, this looks like it's about to come up here and test 2250. I know these are like really close because, I mean, they don't move a whole lot. Well, actually, they can move a whole lot, like 25%. This is like a 90% move in crypto. Municipal bond. Wow, holy crap. Oh, wow, dude, bonds just murdering it. All right. Dude, this meeting next week is going to be a doozy. That's for sure. Oops, clicked the wrong one. So bonds look great above 159, and that's on ZB, and 140 if you want to use TLT. Looks very good. ZN, surprisingly, not as sexy, but hey, it still looks pretty damn good. We need that daily above 133, though. Surprising, because ZN, the 10-year, was the one that was kind of leading the pack a little bit. Oh, excuse me. TNA, oh, goodness gracious. Rallied up, tried to get back in the box, tested the underbelly, the trend line, rejection, follow through, and we're closing below this even daily wick right here. That's pretty bad. That is not sexy price action in any way, shape, or form, so obviously that's helping bonds out. Dollar ain't doing shit today with all those moves. TNX down 5% almost. Dollar's just like, whatever, dude. Euro, whatever, dude. I mean, what the hell is this? It's kind of rounding a little bit, but it's just ranging. You can't really do shit with that. DAX coming back to test some previous all-time highs. Losing a little bit of momentum. And on the oscillators, never got momentum. The bulls never got excited. That is very interesting to me. You always got to be cautious when you see that on the daily time frame when the bulls can never get into the power zone. And on that note, did that happen ever with oil? Nah, see, it didn't happen with oil either. So that is very interesting. It's kind of there's some signs showing there's going to be some nasty throwback action in some of these charts here. Yeah, but I mean, as long as it's holding this high, this previous local high at about 15,450, yeah, it's all right. Shanghai is just kind of flagging out up here on top of the range of this candle, so I don't really have any problem with that. A daily close above 36.25, 20 fever. Probably gets us up to test this local high here at about 37 hundos. And anything back below on a closing basis on this daily, 35.50, that's when I'll take off my my Asher long. And I'm long via this really lovely looking ETF. And, you know, it's got enough volume to trade on it unless you're some gigantic whale. But it works. I haven't had any problems getting in and out or anything like that. So, gold, what you doing, gold? Oh, look at that, bouncing like the Jesus man right off that horizontal one more time. This is actually a pretty strong bounce, especially if we can close back above this 10 simple. I'd really like to see it above like 1905 though. 3 hour looks all right. We can actually do the 458s for the futures. Yeah, whatever. How about this 2-day? Yeah, whatever. Weekly. Okay. Not too shabby. So gold's actually showing a little little bit of strength here. We just got to get it back above, 1905, and because the momentum is all gone on the oscillators. So that's just the one concerning thing. You can see like when it did break out on this candle, momentum on the DMI stayed bid all the way up until this guy here. So we need a little bit more push by the bulls to the upside. I don't have any metals trades on right now. I'm still kind of waiting. And I'm actually just going to be really light until Wednesday happens. Whatever. Opportunity's infinite. I don't need the stress of holding that shit and it maybe dumping or whatever. Fed meetings, stuff moves crazy, and a lot of times it just gives it right back too. So I'm just going to wait until after all that news comes out, and then we'll reassess from there. Silver just kind of chopping up here, no momentum on the daily. 2-day, actually never, for one little blip, it got it, but then lost it, and it's just been going sideways. Weekly still is going to look good. Yeah, monthly obviously is still going to look great. Yeah, I mean, silver, it's just kind of in this funky spot, man. It's just chilling, hanging out in the 27 handle. So, I mean, as long as it's hanging out there, whatever. I don't really have much to say on this guy. Well, the 3 hour is about to reset on a pretty textbook posturing here, so that's kind of cool. If we can keep making some higher lows and higher highs on this real short, like the June structure right here, yeah, I could see a pump into the mid 28s for sure. Again, ain't doing shit though until the meeting next week. Oh man, look, we almost went down to that 1100 target we were talking about last week. It hit right here on this body, on this little hammer candle body. So that's a good place for it to bounce. But man, yeah, this is a pretty shitty all the way back here when we were identifying the trend break in this little cluster of candles. So a lot of work to do for the platinum bulls. All right, but as long as it's holding about 11 hundo, yeah, whatever. It's fine. If you got real long-term goggles on. But again, I don't like holding a lot of positions and stuff around the Fed meetings. It's just, you never know what the hell they're going to say. And speaking of Fed meetings, something I found out recently, and I've been noticing, I've been watching some movies, a lot more movies since my foot's been broken. So I've been watching a lot more movies than I usually do. And I've kept noticing Steve Munchen's name on producers for a lot of and on comedies too, a lot of comedy movies I've been watching. And I was like, man, is there two Steve Munchin assholes? Like, really? And so I Googled it, and sure freaking enough, the Federal Reserve Chairman under Trump is also a movie producer. Like, what? That is weird to me. I don't know. Maybe it's not weird to y'all, but that is just super odd to me. It's like this week, Steven's releasing his new comedy. And next week, more burring. So weird, man. If that's not Clown World-esque, I don't know what is. Movie producer / Fed chairman. Like, one of the most powerful private entities on the planet. And it's like, oh yeah, I make movies and go over here and... And guess where he came from, too? The squid. Yep. Greased up by the squid, and if you don't know who the squid is, it's this guy right here. This company. Oops, sorry. This company right here. Can you see it in the background? That's the squid. There they are. Yep. Y'all know about them. And if you don't, well, the internet is full of only true information, so you can go and find that at your own leisure. We're not going to talk about that here. Anyway, platinum, whatever. Palladium, ew. Palladium's getting a little heavy. Anything back below this 27 hundo area, yep, it's probably going to come back pretty significantly. I'd look for like this 2500 clustering, and then we have to reassess, but a little bit heavy for sure. And world index, shit. This bitch is breaking out almost. It's coming down a little bit today, but We don't have the new day yet. We have to wait till the end of the day today, so we're always a day behind on this guy. No worries. All right, let's go look at some stuff, some other stuff. Let's go look at sector majors, because I need to kind of get caught up with how the market regime is acting today. DDX, yeah, whatever. Of course, this is rallying really hard. There's some news of something about Alzheimer's drug or something. I don't know. Who the hell was that? This chat group I was in, this is all they were talking about all day. I think it's this one. Yes, it is this one. So there you go. That's probably why everyone's like, oh my god, it's freaking amazing. Except this is extremely controversial. Like a recent medicine that they've been giving to people that I'm going to just leave open-ended like that. I'm sure you can fill in the blank. It has a super incredibly controversial stance on it, and but that doesn't matter. Just approve it. Who cares? It's fine. But yeah, so I guess they're gonna save the planet from Alzheimer's. Yeah, okay, sure. Because that's all you need. It's just about taking a pill to fix your problems. It has nothing to do with eating healthy or exercising or keeping your stress level lows via meditation or however else you want to do that. Smoking a bowl, I don't know, drinking a beer. There's a billion ways to do that. It has nothing to do with that. It's always just a pill. And I'm going to stop there before I start going on a very hardcore tangent. Because we're here to talk about price action. Healthcare looks like it's about to re-break out, y'all. Looks very sexy. I like this reaction above this 120 low, about 123. Looks very sexy time. Semiconductors are resetting here. I don't have the horizontals. Let's throw them up real quick. Badow. You can do that real fast with Alt-H. I don't want them dotted, though. Hey, man, I want them hashed or dashed. Hashed? Dashed? Is that the same thing? It's like the same, right? Alright, hash dashed. There they are. Oh, yeah, this looks pretty sexy. I like this. Any daily closure back above 252, I'd be looking for all-time highs on this guy. And probably beyond, we can do a measured fib extension from this consolidation, because this is a pretty decent consolidation. I mean, this goes all the way back pretty much to the beginning of the year. And so if we just do a real simple fib extension, 1618 is right around 285. So if we break out of this structure, that would be my first target, is about 285. And we'll put a little horizontal there and get rid of this. Keep the chart. Oh, what the hell did I just do? We'll get rid of this. Maybe I will, to keep the chart cleaner. Bam. All right. This looks pretty damn good, though. I wonder how the... oh, man, it's already 2:15. Holy crap balls. Gotta go get my son here in a second. I miss him. I haven't seen him in a little bit. I was gone for a few days. All right, let's go see what kind of options that this has on it. They're actually very nice. So you can trade some good options. They're very liquid. They've got great volume on them. So... very nice. But yeah, this looks pretty damn sexy. What the hell, man? Vanguard Real Estate. Well, I guess that's... I forgot what V&Q was. Well, of course, the real estate thing is, I don't know where y'all live at, wherever y'all are watching this from, but in Austin, it is absolute stupid. My buddy works for Taylor Morrison, which is a really big housing company. They're actually publicly traded. He works for Taylor Morrison. It's these guys right here. Oh, their stock isn't doing good, surprisingly. Probably bleeding out on all the cost of appreciation. So they used to build houses only custom built, and you'd have to pay for it and get all the financing or whatever. You'd have to pay for it before they would start building it. But the market appreciation is so... like, the gamma on it is so aggressive and fast that, like, they're pre-building the houses, which takes about 6 months, and then they're going to sell them because they're losing so much money through appreciation in 6 months in our market here in Austin and the cost of materials that they have to wait till they're almost done building it and then sell them, which my buddy's worked for him for 20, my brother-in-law's worked for him for 25 years or something, and he's like, dude, this is crazy. He's like, we never would have thought that this would happen, like, at any time in the company's history. So Pretty freaking wild, man. Bubble Mania, what's up? Just while we're here, might as well TA this bitch up. Looks pretty bad, actually. Oh, TradingView changed how they do earnings, so you can tell if they hit or miss with these little green ones. That's kind of cool. TradingView's been doing a lot of like upgrading and stuff, which is nice. Thank you guys, much appreciated. Will it bounce off this 200? Yeah, probably. Probably up into this trend line and then have continuation. Or break it, but right now it looks pretty gnarly. But anyway, what are the housing stocks looking like actually? Oh my god, what the shit balls? Oh, Redfin is more just some bullshit ass tech company like Zillow. Yeah, it looks like that hype already died down. Wow, that's actually kind of surprising. Pulte, yeah, they're all selling off. Uh-oh. Why are they selling off like that? Does the housing stocks know something that the market doesn't yet? Except for VNQ. I don't know what the hell they're holding. That's different than some of these other ones like XLB, but this thing is full-on bananas. Look at this beautiful consolidation, guys. Look at this. On a weekly, dude, this gives me the biggest trader boners ever if I see a weekly time frame with, like, snapshot this in your brain. And if you see this setup on a weekly, even a 3-day or something, and you got all these EMAs looking so sexy in chronological order, oh my god. These are ones I will take pretty fat positions on because probabilities are very much in your favor. And one thing that, for things that aren't, to give you another example of that, God damn, that sounded retarded. Anyway, was a great example of that was also Dishcoin. Dishcoin. Let me get some of that out of there. You can see it just kind of hovering above all its nice EMAs. And it was a little sloppy. Oh my god, I got to take out that moon run to see it. It was a little sloppy. It's like boop, boop, boom. But then it just stayed above that 55. It let it catch up and was like, let's get it in, boy. Very sexy. Sexy time. Alright, anyway. Just keep an eye out for patterns like that. Dash. What are you doing, Dash? DoorDash is chilling. Whatever. Trying to make maybe a little basing pattern here. Looks okay above 130. I don't hate it above 130. Oh my god, Snowflake looks like it's resetting on a frickin' daily, guys. Jesus Christ. This chart actually looks really good above about 230 on Snowflake. Ooh, man, yeah, wow. Really, it would be nicer if bulls could defend upper 230s, but this is a pretty sexy chart here. Let's go to the 3-hour. Yeah, 3 hours okay. You do have a lot of resistance right here at about 260. But man, a daily close above 260 on this biatch probably gets us into the 280s. IPO. I'm actually gonna throw that on the green light list. IPO. Oh my god, dude. Are these stocks resetting? Is the market about to rip face to the upside with these garbage stocks resetting? Tesla just clustering down here. It can't get no love right now. Elon just kind of effed himself, didn't he? With how he handled all that crypto crap. Yeah, he lost a lot of clout from that, man. I hear a lot of people talk shit about Elon, and that's something you never heard. Like, no one ever talks shit about the god. But apparently, Elon is effed. Anyway, this looks pretty bad. You got this descending triangle on Tesla, and I think we did this measured move the other day. Let's see. Let's just do it again. Yeah, wow. Points to 300, dude. I'm going to draw a little box because it's right here in this little cluster, which is a funny spot. So we're just do like, ba-dow. This is a cluster. This is a cluster? No, this is a freaking target zone for this formation right here. So, moon boy that. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Tesla has options, but they're kind of funky. I usually don't trade them because they're usually pretty wide. No, they're actually not as bad as I thought. It tightened up. What is this time frame here? July, all the way July. Looks like this can still go a little bit more. So August, you'd have to go at least to August. Probably go September. I'm just looking at like positions maybe to take advantage of this formation possibly. What would that be, like 400-ish? Yeah, pretty wide down there. Can probably do like a butterfly. Would be an interesting trade to do down there. Around like 400. Let's see. Let us see. We'll do that, and then we'll do that, and that. Damn, even for the butterfly, it's hard to get in there for cheap. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just wait. Maybe we'll wait till it actually breaks down, and I'll take a stab. Wow, Neo about to reset on the daily, guys. Wow, this looks pretty damn good, too. Look at this, creeping in on the DMI. Wow, is that on the weekly, too? No, not quite. It is on the 2-day, though. And it's about to be on the 3-day. Wow, Neo is actually... This is crazy, dude. What? Neo? Nikola, too? These scam-ass companies? What? All right, wow. Nikola. God damn it, Bobby. This thing is freaking crazy. Like, what the hell? Dude, some of these stocks on the Clown World list are like pointing to markets about to get real excited. Oh, except GME. Oh no, how could that happen? Their earnings were so good. It dumped on me. Yeah, who cares about earnings, y'all? Look at the chart. Look at this. Oh, look, it rallied right to the previous local high and then dumped off. How crazy is that? Wow. Look at this stupid pattern. I don't even know what this is. Some constellation formation or something up here. This is a weird... I don't know if I've ever seen something like that. But yeah. Oh, what? It rallied into this major resistance zone and sold off 30%? What a shocker. Yeah, this looks pretty bad, though. Especially if this keeps getting some continuation. We only got 36 minutes left, so it probably won't. But, hell, what's another 20 bucks at this point? Let's look at crack time frames. Oh, my God. Just blew... Yeah, well, shit, maybe it will do it. I don't know. I'm not trading this thing. We had this real nice setup right here for launching. And, yeah, but that's already played out and we're done. So you just got to wait. Costs, whatever. AMC, looks like a lot of this is losing its luster. FOMO's actually... How does something rally... This is funny. Something rallies on red... I mean, I use white candles. But something's rallying on down candles. Isn't that funny? What the shit, boys and girls? So, yeah. A couple of these are actually looking really good. Most notably... hold on, let me go to it. Which one was it? Snow. Most notably, Snow. This is sexy, sexy chart right here. Saucer pattern right beneath it on the mama and horizontal. Also backing it up in the mid 230s. So I definitely like this chart. Faux shizzle. And I'd be looking for probably, like we just said, about this run to the 280s. So very, very nice on Snowflake. Does it have options? Let's go look. Let's go look on my little option screen here. Yes, it does. They're okay. Yeah, they're definitely tradable. I'm looking at the August right now, and like at the money is 18.50 at 19.10, so that's not terrible. I mean, it's like 40-50 cents. That's you can usually play with that. How about the 3-hour? Ooh, okay. Okay, man. Yeah, maybe I might put a little trade on this guy. Just tiny, tiny, tiny trades. Like a little call spread. Something that don't cost me very much and has already the risk locked up. Let's see. Yeah. Might be easier just to do straight shares on this one, too. 430 at 510. That's a little bit wider when you got to spread it off. We're looking at like 80. It's like 70s. What if we do like this? 65. Do like a broken wing butterfly might work good on this too. Yeah, actually I might do that. Broken wing that shit. If you're wondering what the hell I'm doing here, sorry, I'll pull this over so y'all can see it. I'm just pulling up a butterfly selling the internals, like the inside. When it's red on this platform, it means I'm selling it. You can see the S over here too. So I'm selling two, and then you buy wings on it. Butterfly wings. This is the body of the butterfly, and then the wings on it. And traditionally, they're even like the strikes, so you can see it's 10 away and 10 away on both sides. And then broken wing would be like if I did like 5 on one side and 10 on the other side or whatever. There's a lot of different ways to skin these cats, that's for sure. Butterflies are really cool trade setups, so in options. We can't go over that right now. There's plenty of really good resources. Tasty Trade's a really good one, but let's see, 180. That's not too terrible. That's not too... Oh my god, why'd you do that? Ah, crap, don't do that. Oh, weird. Yeah, that's not terrible. Oh, nah, that sucks. That sucks. With all those different things, the spread on that bitch is $1.50. So that's the problem with illiquid. You have to have real liquid options for butterflies for them to work. So shares, or you can just YOLO call it, dude, which is something I've just never wanted to do, but it's so funny because in this market, it's like, it works sometimes because people are just so crazy. I don't know, especially on GME. AMCs, but one of these days, dude, you do long calls like that, destroyed. You lost like all your money. If you had any calls up here above like 250 up here, you're like 80-90% losses right now. You gotta watch out for that gammer. Let's go to block churn. What's MicroStrategy doing? Oh my god, it made a new high yesterday. Well, that's kind of cool. Trying to hover off this 200. Not too bad. Ryan, it's alright. Coming up to Mama. That's the real test. Mama Bear in the 55. And the box up here. So upper 30s, upper mid 30s is critical zone. But hey, that looks a lot better than it did. So you gotta give Bulls a little bit of kudos there. GBDC. Oh, now this sucks. So GBDC is usually kind of a sneaky little leader. Look at this, not making a new high when it made an incremental new high on Bitcoin. Kind of giving a little sign there. And here we are now. Look at this weak-ass structure. Rallying right underneath the 10 simple 200 and getting no follow-through. Has this little island, abandoned island, baby, whatever the hell candle formation this is. So that is a little bit cool. But man, anything back below 29 bucks, 28.50 is going to be pretty gnarly. Maybe this could put the bottom in, possibly. We need continuation, though. We need a higher high, which would be a daily above 32.50. Then maybe it looks good. But this is a little bit concerning. ETH, whatever. Who cares about any of those? Let's look at Coinbase, because I'm curious what it's doing. Oh, God. Ugh, just death, dude. Garbage. Shit sucks. Look at this. Dominance. Since the launch, and this could like actually make and plot the oscillator, just dominance by the bears, dude. Even on the 3-hour time frame. Dominance. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty shitty chart, man. I guess maybe this could be opportunity if it's holding like the 210 area, but that, yep, not for me. Not for me. Alright, I think that's probably going to be it for today. Oh, yeah, we got to go look at the hash ribbon chart, see if we got anything going on there. Because I think we're really close to resolution time on that biatch. Ah, shit. Let me turn this off because this is just for shits and giggles. I don't want that to be a main attraction of this chart. We went through a long thing of that before. That is not like something I'm trading off of. It was mental masturbation. It's not... It could pan out. It's an interesting fractal, but, you know, you just got to wait. Oh, god dang, dude. We're going into mega recapitulation mode. All right, so this is an outlier. This is a true outlier of the whole history of this signal. So we don't, I mean, this is uncharted waters. And if we're back in capitulation mode, then anything can happen. We could easily dump out from this. So I don't like that. I do not like that. That sucks. Well, what are you gonna do? Brokers not doing too hot. Whoa. What the hell? Interactive Brokers is like this far down? From March? That's a little surprising to me. Maybe some love right here, though, at 62. Yeah, that's actually not too shabby. Let's zoom in a little bit. 3 hour looks terrible, though. I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'll probably take a long here if we can get into the lower 60s on this guy. CMEs, nah, whatever. Lots of sideways. Just everybody's waiting for this stupid meeting, dude. What are weed stocks doing? Anything cool? Yeah, a couple little outliers pumping. TRTC. Oh, look at CVSI finally making it out of its basing pattern. Very sexy. This thing actually looks pretty damn good, above 40 cents. You do have mega resistance at 50, so maybe we do a little ranging inside this box again. But yeah, man, above 40 pennies looks pretty damn good. I will probably flip to a buyer on this if we can retest that. I'll probably nibble on a little bit of CVSI. Well, that's a pretty good chart. Oh, man, whatever this is, Hollister Biosciences. Okay. I guess Hollister moved from making clothes to biotech. That's cool. I guess they did have all those people that would always stand in front of the damn store. They're clones, man, the whole time. Yeah, this is okay. It's kind of flagging out, whatever. Oh, IIPR, though. What's up? What's up? And this one's cool, though, because it's kind of like a little bit less volatile than most of the other weed stocks. And they're in real estate. So they're just kind of leasing. I think they're... I think they're less, what's the word? Just volatile. Yeah, I don't know why I was overthinking that. Yeah, but this is a nice reset on IIPR. It's already on the watch list, but it's getting upgraded. Oh, I need to with the new colors that we got. These are nice pastel colors. Let me go look at IIPR up on that dang old option chain. What's it got going? It's got... not very much volume, but the spreads are pretty tight, so that usually means that it's good enough to trade. What's the volume on here? Oh, yeah, dude, this is plenty of free. 4.5 billion, pays a 3% dividend. Holy moly. That's pretty damn sexy. This is kind of even doing like a little basing formation, too. Weekly. Yeah, damn, this looks pretty good. I like this chart. Y'all know we've been liking these weed charts here for a little while now. Let's see if anything's sold off so we can get something on discount. Kern, maybe. Green Organic, nah, don't like that. Sundial, nah, maybe, because it is coming back into here, but man, it's a little bit riskier. You can see this bitch be moving. Green Organic Dutchman, we already did that one. Kern, maybe. Tilray in a few days actually is going to have a reset, and if it holds 18 bucks, man, party time. ACB, man, ACB's looking pretty good still too. I wish I would have held that long when I bought down here. But if you listen to this channel, you know that that's my biggest weakness is premature exititis, which I know a lot of people suffer from. It's hard to get over that one. My friend gave me really good advice. I don't know if it's really good. He was kind of being a smart ass, but he's like, just get rich. I was like, you've been trading for 30 years or whatever. I was like, what do you do to curb premature exititis? He's like, oh, get rich. I was like, oh, thanks. He's kind of right, though, you know, in a funny way. But anyway, IIPR looking pretty good. ACB looking pretty damn good still. Actually, I need to add ACB to the watch list. What else did we see on here? This one might be good because it's just coming back to this 10 simple, but very obviously this is going to be super high risk. Yeah, that weekly is kind of funky. But, I mean, just because, you know, as long as it's above 1.3 cents, it's all right. Zine actually looks pretty damn good here, too. Weekly's almost about to reset on the oscillator or on the EMAs if we just kind of hold the upper fours. So man, Zion might be setting up for a new re-entry. So I did take a little bit of Zion position back here, but I don't have it anymore. So very nice. All right, let's wrap this biatch up. What else did I want to look at? I guess final. Oh yeah, we missed out on the psilocybin stuff because that might be something that might sneakily start rallying here out of nowhere. See if anything. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right on this base. Nice pamping. Oh, code terrible. This one looks like it might start getting a little bit of love here. Maybe. Man, this thing is volatile as hell though. I imagine most of these are going to be mining. Too bad we can't trade this one. It won't let me. I can't find a U.S. broker that'll let me trade this. It's restricted. Truff. This actually looks kind of good here. Like truffles, I guess. Huh? Little rounded base. It'll fake out dump fest. As long as we hold about this 22 lower 20 cent area. This actually looks pretty good. I might take a small stab on this guy. For Truff, food specialty candies. Micro-dosing kits and merchandising. Well, you know, they're going to start selling that shit in Holland. You know it's good then. Alright, let's see if it has options. I doubt it. But you never know. Probably not. Usually stuff that's that cheap doesn't have them. It's almost guaranteed. Yep, so no, none of that. So let's go. See if I can find it. It might be hard to find. OTC, where is this on? What exchange? OTC of what, though? OTC of... Nope, can't find it. Oh, that sucks, because this is a nice chart. I'd like to take a stab on this one, and it's definitely not going to be on Tastyworks. They don't trade stuff like that. You know who might have it is somebody by the name of Toss, which I don't trade there. I do mostly all my trading on Interactive Brokers and just use Tastyworks and whatchamacallit, Thinkorswim for some stuff. Well, Thinkorswim I have some stuff coded on there that I can't code, so I don't know how to transfer it to like TradeStation or something else. So I just leave a little money in there and leave a little bit of money in Tasty Trade or Tastyworks because they're just really fast, and I like to be able to look at options chains really fast. And they're just, I mean, it's like the most lightweight trading platform that I've ever used, and I've never had any downtime on it either. So that's cool. Alrighty here, Wuhan flu. Dumping, so nothing there. All right, let's go to the sector or the list and wrap this biatch up. Okay. Let's open this up. This is gonna load. Oh. Uh-oh. Don't you do that. No, market, don't you sell off. What a move on the bonds. Oof, brutal chop fest 3,000 over here. Alright, so really what I wanted to look at is over here and see if they got Truff. I bet they do. Thinkorswim always has the crazy... Yep, look at that. Damn it, dude. I'm going to have to sweep some money over here because they have so much stuff. Interactive Brokers is pretty conservative, so they don't trade a lot of really, really shitty, crazy penny stocks. I'm a little surprised they don't have this one, though, because, I mean, it does have decent volume and all that, but whatever. It is what it is. What you gonna do? Let's see here. All right, wrap up. Bitcoin. Lost my train of thought for a second. Daily. It's okay, but hey, it's still right up against the major resistance at about 38K, so we're not out of the woods yet, and this was a very fast, swift move. I don't like that. That's usually emotional buying or someone creating some liquidity to dump on your ass. And kind of looks like that so far with this rejection, like shooting star type of candle. So again, this horizontal, man, and these bodies right here, 37,000 handle, until we get one of these 458 closures above 38K, I don't think this is anything special. That will change them. I'll change my tone if I see that, but right now, whatever. Don't care. Bitcoin fuchsias. Look at that. Already given up the horizontal at that 38K-ish area. And because they have slightly different horizontals. But look at this. Already getting rejected all the way back to the 10 simple. This is not sexy. Not sexy. What could make this sexy on futures, so it's not all bearish, because I like to take both sides, is if price just holds like 36 right here and kind of can reset these oscillators. Hey, maybe that's your hopium for the day. I don't see it yet. So let's just hurry up and wait, because that's what we've been doing for a month now. But that's okay. That's part of trading. It's not a big deal. Cash is a position, guys. Don't think you need to always be in a position all the time. That is a very big fallacy, I think, in traders' mindsets. They always think they need to be in trades. Oh, if I don't want to miss out, FOMO. Well, dude, no. There's opportunity is infinite. Your capital is finite. Never, ever forget that. Opportunity is infinite. Your capital is finite. You need to be able to come back for the next day and trade. So, and cash is a position. Those are two very important things you need to ingrain in your trader brain. It will make your life easier in the long term. That's for sure. All right, and equities still looking fine. I mean, they're giving it up a little bit. I mean, with 5 points is ain't shit, but very, very nice. I would like to see this daily close above this wick here at, what is it, 38. So 40. We were just saying like 42.40. That would be really cool if we could get the daily close above that. But overall, man, we're getting continuation on these structures. I mean, they don't look terrible yet. The only thing that is a little concerning, obviously, is that stupid Fed meeting and shenanigans that can happen around that. And so, again, I'm really, really super light. I might take a couple stabs on some of the stuff we talked about earlier. Just real small positions. But I'm definitely staying 80-90% cash in my equity account. And I'm pretty much 100% cash in my crypto stuff right now. So, anyway, it's all good. Much love. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. And have a great Thursday evening. Peace.
Game over.